What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are currently on our way to work, but I have all of the wheels and tires for the Trans Am in the car. We're going to try and get these mounted and balanced this afternoon after work, and try and get them on the car tonight. We're trying to get this car to the detailers tonight. That would be ideal for him, so that he can have some time this week to work on it. So yeah, we need to try and get this thing done today. I'm a little worried that we're going to have some fitment issues with the rear wheels. We may or may not need wheel spacers. Hopefully not. Hopefully they fit fine, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, I will catch you guys after work when we are mounting and balancing some wheels.
So we just got our valves done. Right here. We are out of work now.
Good old Chick-fil-A. Hell yeah.
So Chris was scrolling through Facebook Marketplace and found a set of some C5 Z06 Corvette wheels in chrome. He got a really good deal on them, and according to the F-body forms, these should be a direct bolt-on fit for that car. So here's the wheels once they're all mounted up. They're in really good shape on the face. The chrome was peeling in the barrels, which is pretty normal for a chrome wheel of this age. But yeah, the faces were in really good shape, so we went ahead and picked those up. Picked up a set of used tires. We went with 245 in the front and a 275 in the rear. So I got these things mounted up after work and got them thrown on the car. So here's a little before video of the car with the wheels on it that we bought it with. They're not terrible in person, but they're not great either. They are a 16-inch wheel. The tires on them are 245, so it's a really small tire for this car. But they don't look terrible. It's just not great. Man, this thing looks mean, doesn't it? Wow. All right, enough playing around. Let's go ahead and get these new wheels on here and see what she looks like. We're gonna get started on this, getting these wheels on here. I got some Arnold Palmer Light to give me to quench my thirst while I work on this thing. I'm also gonna, while I'm down here, I'm gonna see if I can't fix the exhaust hanger. I think there's or exhaust clamp that's keeps smacking the ground on low or bumps and stuff, high bumps. So I'm gonna mess with that while I'm down there, and I'll let you guys know what I find.
I'm Elon Musk.
Talk to the people, Samuel. They like you.
Everyone. Hello, everyone. I am Elon Musk. I love you.
So far we have a broken stud on the rear right with no lug nut, and a missing lug nut on the right front. So Chris is going to pick up a stud for this one. We'll replace that, and then we're going to get a set of chrome lug nuts for it, so they look a little prettier sitting here on this wheel. But other than that, it's not too bad. The exhaust clamp that is on the bottom of the car that keeps scraping the ground is welded on and it's clocked down, so whoever did that wasn't really thinking, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to fix it or get it off of there. I'll have to mess with it once we get it back from getting the car buffed. I don't have time to mess with it tonight, as we got to get it to our buddy's house so that he can take care of the paint. But got to get the last wheel on. I'm almost there. We'll get that thing on there, and then I'll show you guys around the car. Here's the car with the new chrome wheels on it. I think it looks great. I really like the way they look on here. Fitment's pretty good. Some guys were saying you might want to run a spacer in the rear. You can kind of see how the tire kind of sinks into the body a little bit. So I can see how a spacer would definitely help with that. But all in all, I think it looks pretty good. You can see on that side too, they're sunk in to the body quite a bit. But all in all, I think it looks great. So I'm gonna get cleaned up, and then we are gonna head out to the detailer's house and let him do his thing on it, and we'll see the car in a couple of days. Alrighty guys, so it's been a few days since we got the car back from the detailer. He did a great job with it. It looks way better than it did before. It's probably hard to tell on camera. You probably won't notice a difference, but I mean, it is substantially better looking. So I'll go ahead and give you a quick walk around of the car real. So here's the car after getting it back from the paint detailers. You can really just tell how clean this came out. I mean, look at that paint. For how old the car is, being 25 years old, it really turned out nice. Really impressed with the quality of it, with his work. I'll probably be taking more cars to him. We'll get the Accord done, we'll get the GTO done, but yeah, I mean, it came out great. So today we are going to be working on, we got some lug nuts for the car to kind of match the chrome wheels. These are just some cheap Amazon lug nuts, nothing crazy. And then we also have a new wheel stud for the right rear wheel stud that was broken when we bought the car, so we'll get that fixed real quick, throw these lug nuts on, and it'll be ready to go. I've got my Arnold Palmer light today. Chris is planning on taking the car to a Cars and Coffee this Saturday morning. Hopefully we can get some hits on the car. But yeah, I'm just trying to get it cleaned up, get it wrapped up so that it's ready to go for him Saturday. I'm probably not going to be able to make it. I mean, the GTO is still in, the interior is still in pieces, so we're not going to be taking the car out. But hopefully he can get some attention with this thing and potentially get some buyers for it. But enough jibber jabber. I'm going to go ahead and get started on this. I'll set you guys up on a tripod so you can kind of watch. Not to miss. You can see it was broken, so I guess he just kind of stripped the threads on it and then it rusted out, so we're going to throw a new one in there. Just like that, new one's on there. Here is the finished product. The new lug nuts on there. Got the new wheel stud on there. Much better. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock out the other 4. Get those done, and then we will probably call it a night. Alright guys, so finally we have the dash pad overlay that we got off of eBay. It's just a thin kind of piece of plastic. It's designed to lay over the stock dash, and you're supposed to like double-sided tape it down. As you can see, this dash is cracked and a few different spots over here and here and here. Missing a big chunk here. So that's a known thing on these 4th gen Camaro and Firebirds. To actually replace this with an OEM piece is very expensive, and they are very rare. So for 50 bucks, we found this thing on eBay. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean the dash up, and then we'll double-sided tape this thing and install it on the dash tonight. So we have our 3M double-sided tape. This stuff is pretty thin, so it shouldn't cause the dash pad to sit up very high. So we'll go ahead and install this all the way around the perimeter, and then if I have enough left over, I'll put some in the middle here to try and help keep it down. I already wiped this off. I wiped the dash off, so go ahead and put this stuff on now. Okay guys, so we have some 3M adhesion promoter. We are going to wipe on the old dash to help with the double-sided tape sticking. So this stuff, I grabbed one from work, and it comes in a little packet like so. It's like that. And then once you open it up, it's a little yellow sponge with the adhesion promoter on it. So we are just going to go spread this stuff all over the dash. Okay, so now we're going to try and carefully set this guy in here. It's a very large piece of plastic, but it's pretty decent. Okay guys, so that's all we had time for today's video. The dash install went pretty smooth. I'll show you a picture here. You can see how on the right hand side the dash is kind of lifting up. And that's because the dash underneath the overlay I put in is cracked and broken and lifting. So I put some extra tape on it to try and get the stick down. It's just, I mean, it's not going to be perfect because it's not meant really, it's just meant to like glue to the original dash. And since it's broken, it's just not going to lay down flat. But with that being said, everything else came out pretty good. So I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And I will see you guys next time.